Friedrich Merz's economic vision for Germany is a tired replay of neoliberal dogma, tax cuts, deregulation, and faith in the magic of the market. He clings to the idea that freeing up business and slashing public spending will somehow revive a country facing deep structural crises. But this approach has already failed Germany. Years of budget austerity, wage suppression, and obsession with competitiveness have left the country with crumbling infrastructure, stagnant wages, and a shrinking industrial base. The so-called debt brake, a constitutional limit on public borrowing, has starved public investment even when interest rates were at historic lows. While China and other competitors pour money into new industries and infrastructure, Germany ties its own hands with outdated fiscal rules. Merz's government is doubling down on this failed model. He talks about modernizing the economy but offers little more than easier tax forms and more cuts to social benefits. These are not solutions for a country where most people work in the service sector, not in the factories that Merz romanticizes. The reality is that German industry is falling behind not because of high wages or red tape, but because of underinvestment, lack of innovation, and a domestic market starved by decades of wage restraint. Neoliberalism in Germany has always meant shifting power from the public to the private, from democracy to the market. The debt brake is a perfect example. It was designed to keep elected governments from investing in the future, handing control over the economy to markets and technocrats. This is not just bad economics. It's anti-democratic, stripping society of the tools it needs to shape its own destiny. Merz's nostalgia for the old export-driven model ignores the new reality. Global supply chains are breaking down, and trade wars are becoming the norm. Germany can no longer rely on cheap Russian gas or booming demand from abroad. Instead of rethinking the system, Merz offers more of the same, hoping that if he just cuts enough taxes and spending, growth will magically return. But capitalism in its current form is failing not just Germany, but much of the world. It has produced staggering inequality, environmental crisis, and a sense of insecurity that fuels political extremism. Merz's vision is to protect the status quo for the wealthy and powerful, while ordinary people are told to tighten their belts and accept less. Even his big spending package is mostly for defense and stretched over years, a far cry from the bold investments needed for green technology, education, or affordable housing. The government's reluctance to break with neoliberal orthodoxy means Germany is missing the chance to build a fairer, more resilient economy. The truth is, Germany needs a fundamental shift, away from austerity, away from market fundamentalism, and toward a model that puts people and the planet first. That means investing in public goods, raising wages, and confronting the failures of capitalism head-on. Merz's neoliberalism is not just outdated, it's a barrier to the change Germany desperately needs. If the country keeps following this path, it risks falling further behind in a world that's moving on.